And welcome to the December reaction video of the Ashes of Creation development update. I'm behind by a month. We're going to try and catch up today. So hopefully I'll have 2 videos going up on the YouTube channel for this. Otherwise, we're going to try and steamroll through these things fairly quickly. I'm going to try not to pause too many times. I'm really hoping we're going to see some good new stuff that's going to get me excited. I know the last video or two have not been bullish necessarily on Ashes of Creation, and they've not been the most positive. I had to reiterate multiple times that I do believe that we're going to see more delays in the future because previous videos from what I watched, I don't think they're an actual Alpha 1 state. I think because they've said Alpha 1 for multiple years now, coming in the fall, and each year they've not been Alpha 1. That due to community pressure, that they feel like they have to force Alpha 1 with like the no NDA kind of thing, and I don't think they're ready yet. Based on previous videos, we'll see what happens in this video, and we'll comment and we'll talk about it. So feel free to talk in chat. Feel free to, if you're a subscriber, come into the voice channel and we can have ourselves some discussions as far as that goes. I am hoping that there'll be stuff that'll be more optimistic. It's only an hour and 25 minutes long for their video. Let's try and keep this video somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 hours or less. Let's begin. Let me know how the volume is in chat.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And welcome. Like how we all wave in unison. Welcome to our December.
Oh, we lost audio here. Sorry, I had a double headphone setup here for when the girlfriend wants to join us, and I think I just pooched it. Whoops. Let's see if this is going to work here. Let's just scroll back a little. I'll have to edit this out.
Stream here at Intrepid Studios on the Ashes of Creation project. We're very happy to have you with us once again.
I think she has a volume control here. There we go.
We hope that you all are staying safe and warm and healthy.
Sorry about that. I can hear her audio coming out of those headphones.
We are missing just slightly.
But
we are missing
Meadowhawk can now listen.
And you are in the hands of this.
So she can come and hang out with us.
Me, myself, and I.
And then she'll have
I apologize.
this mic here, which I can extend out to her chair.
Everything's going smoothly according to plan.
Hey, can they hear us? Do we know? Are we actually live?
Can you hear us?
Do we have any sound problems?
Yes. Well, we do.
Oh my God, Jeff, are you wearing the same sweater as me?
What?
Are you guys wearing the same sweater?
Oh my God.
Very similar, yeah.
Hey.
I don't have a sweater.
How
I
does that
feel
happen?
bad. I thought I had a sweater. I know I told you.
Smooth this up a little bit.
I know I told Sarah I had a sweater, and I swear I looked for it this morning and I couldn't find it. So I apologize.
Do you only have one Christmas sweater?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't even know if I actually technically have one. I thought I did, but I could only find.
Let me know how it looks and sounds.
Game of Thrones one, and it didn't look very Christmassy, so I decided not to wear that.
Just wrap some extra tinsel around you. That'll count.
Exactly.
Looks like his beard is almost growing completely back in.
A way forward. But before we go on the whole topic thing, let me introduce our not panelists, but our fellow co-host.
How's it going, Miss Pug?
I'll be a panelist.
Yes. Pug planets out there.
I have with me, and I don't have the lower thirds. I apologize. I don't know where they went. But I have with us today Sarah, our amazing senior community manager, Lieutenant Toast herself.
Yes, hello everyone. You may know
Hi,
me
Sarah.
as Lieutenant Toast online. Most people call me that or Toast. So if you ever have any questions in Discord chat or anything like that, I'm probably the one you're chatting with.
And then we also have our regular occurring star, Mr. Jeffrey Bard himself, lead game designer on Ashes.
Oh, I forgot
Hi,
I got a
everybody.
legit straw here.
And I am your host with the most. I am the captain now, Stephen Sharif, creative director on Ashes of Creation. So we have a lot of fun stuff to chat with you all about today.
Hooray!
We, as you probably know, just are fresh off of a 4-day testing
Going good?
weekend for
Awesome.
the Alpha 1 pretest. And what a magnificent success that was for us as a studio. We cannot express our thanks
Now,
enough to the
Steven is very
testers.
much
You
a
know,
fake it until
testing
you
isn't
make it
easy,
kind of attitude.
especially,
So if
you know,
things went
our
horribly
alpha, which
wrong,
is a
we would
real
never know.
alpha. And but we had a great time, and we discovered a lot of bugs that we're fixing, and we have made improvements each day. We deploy
Scam
hot
call.
fixes, and this is the way testing goes, right? The way do we get to a great end product is by testing a lot and having the feedback of our community and having them involved in that testing period. It's something that's extremely important, and we as a team are very appreciative of that, of the commitment, dedication, the perseverance that our testers have, that you guys as a community support us. It is extremely important, and we're very appreciative of that. But the great thing is that we get to show you some footage today. So we do have some Alpha 1 pretest
Look,
footage.
I'm almost as bronze as their
And
text.
we're going to get into that in a second. But before
So I got that
we
hot
do,
spot
I'm
though.
supposed to go through the reminders.
Okay.
All right, everybody hold on to your seats. What are our reminders?
You got this, Steven.
I can go through them if you want. I've
Oh
got our-
yeah, that'd be great.
Sure.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, no worries. I've got our run of show that the amazing Maggie put together before she even left. She's like, here's everything you need to know. So for our reminders, our first one here is that the monthly cosmetic swap over for the Under the Frost items, that's going to be scheduled for January 13th, 2020 at 11 a.m. So it's a little bit longer later than it usually is just because of the holiday season. So make sure you grab those before that point. Also, in December, we asked you for our dev discussion about boss difficulty, and we're putting together a recap on that now. So thank you to everyone on the forums who
Hopefully
shared
boss
details about that
difficulty
as
is
well.
difficult.
We've got a whole new batch of dev discussions for you coming up next year as well, including another special segment about more specifically guild discussions as well. They're really excited to get your feedback on, so keep an eye out for those as those are coming out. And then also, if you have been following us in social in general, whether that's Twitter or Facebook or Discord or the forums, we've been doing our Journey to Alpha 1 series, and that's a choose your own adventure series where you've joined us in our adventures along the way. You've been picking what moves we take, how we fight, and everything like that. So thanks everyone for having fun with that so far, and we'll be picking that back up next year as well.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
I feel so
Oh,
updated.
I have some image here. It says reminder image. Should I show that?
Is that the one that is on the playtest schedule image?
No.
Just
it
to
looks
remind
like
folks.
oh, cosmetics. These are cosmetics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When do those
I
end?
might have just talked straight through them while you were supposed to
Oh.
be showing them. That's okay. We can show
My
them off
bad.
now.
Well, you know they don't rehearse.
Transition back to us. There we go. Perfect.
There's no
Let me
run
see what
throughs.
these other sources are real quick. If there's anything important.
Well, normally Margaret's the producer as well, right? So she's not only like the
Oh,
host,
think
but
so.
she's also producing at
now
the
things
same
are
time.
Oh, there's a lower third.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know.
found it?
I don't know where it is though. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Let me get rid of that, and we're on to design. Oh, there's supposed to be a studio update. Let me give you a quick studio update. So as you know, we are coming fresh off of that alpha testing period. I've decided, because of the absolute exemplary work that our team has done in getting the alpha ready for this last weekend's showcasing and testing, the studio actually will be closing tomorrow for the remainder of 2020, and we will not be back in office until January 4th. So big kudos to the amazing Ashes team, you guys. Developers
That's a nice
who have done
break.
an unbelievable job. Very proud of
It's a
each
good
of you. I know I
solid
gave
couple
you a
weeks.
little message. I'm speaking to my company right now instead of the stream. Sorry.
They're probably watching
But
too.
yeah,
So.
that's true. You guys did an awesome job. I hope you guys enjoy the break. Get some well-needed rest. You absolutely need it. I know you guys worked your hearts out over the past several months, so get that
Yeah,
rest.
they're not doing
Additionally, when we come
cyberpunk
back in
crunch.
January, as you guys know, we will be starting up an additional hiring round, and you will see some posts about that. We are looking to hire an additional 30 team members come January. We will be growing the studio significantly. Very proud of the team members we've already brought on in 2020. They are doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work. So as you guys know out there, the more you help spread awareness for Ashes of Creation and Intrepid Studios, the better talent we can bring. We had amazing applicants this last year.
So
and
by
we-
now they have to be
all right.
at
With that being said,
like
I think we can
a
transition
pretty
to the
major
design
development
scene.
studio size, right? They got
Ooh,
150 to
Oh,
200
wait, we
staff
already
by
are.
now,
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, no. Okay.
which
Let's
is pretty
talk about
close
the
to a
video
AAA.
first. So we have a good amount of footage we're going to show you. It's predominantly actually a small boss fight, a little boss fight, level 10 boss fight. Jeff, who worked on these twins? These twin bosses?
That was Amy and Bucky, both of them relatively new hires. They did a fantastic job setting all this up, working with animation and our effects team to kind of make this all work together. So yeah, I'm super proud of it. There's a little bit more work they still want to do with it. So you'll see them probably evolve as our alpha continues, but it's pretty fun, pretty exciting. Good stuff.
Great job, Bucky and Amy, and Jim Sanders did some reworking on the some of the spells for the mages. I know we toned down some of those spells, and then also did all of the effects work for the ancients themselves. And for those of you guys out there who tuned into our November live stream for charity for Extra Life, you maybe saw some lore about the ancients, and actually you're going to see the in-game model of these ancients, which modeled by Keith Kovac, one of our senior character artists, did an awesome job in creating this model. It really captures kind of the idea behind the ancients. And as you guys may know, there's a whole host of different castes that exist within ancient kind of hierarchy. So you're going to see radically different representations of this ancient civilization, and how they've kind of diverted off of the path when it comes to essence and corruption. So this video you're going to see now is about 40 minutes. We do have it in 4K, but I don't know why I can't stream in 4K, but I can't. So we're streaming 1080p, which means that we're going to load the 4K footage up after the stream onto YouTube, so you can check it out there as well.
I can't
It
watch
really
4K
does-
anyways. I don't have a 4K
doesn't do
TV.
justice to the world, Ashes of Creation aesthetic and graphics that are present, not to see it in 4K. So I suggest you do so after the stream. We'll post in, not in Discord. Make sure to jump in Discord.
It's his mic
We'll
cutting
post that in
out.
Discord. To give you a little bit of context, so as you know, we had the testing this weekend. There's about 70-ish square kilometers of playable space within this Alpha 1 testing area. So it's pretty sizable. Give you an idea, I think that's like 10 times. I think that's 10 times the Skyrim map. I don't know, you guys. I remember. Just to give you context to the size of the map. Additionally, what you'll know about this kind of area is there's a lot of water area in this part of the map. We discussed that this particular area in the world map is in the northwest corner. And the total playable area of Ashes of Creation when we launch is going to be over 400. So it's a nice chunk of the world map that people are testing in. Keep in mind, I got to give the normal disclaimers that this is a work in progress. This is a pre-test of the Alpha 1. These are not finalized character models and armors and effects and UI. All of this stuff is still a work in progress. But the great thing about a transparent development is that you can go back in time, literally, and on our YouTube, take a look at where the project was a year ago and a year before that, and how things progress. And that can give you an idea from a development standpoint, what the process looks like on an iterative basis as it continues forward. And that's, I think, I'm sorry, I know I look like crazy because I'm light. Every time in winter,
It's very dramatic.
I know. Every time in winter, don't have like a way to block this light in the tall uh, um windows, and they just kind of come in the morning. Sorry about that.
I'll go buy some
Okay, so
drapes.
without further, Jeff, do you want to say anything about this? Anything?
I think it covered it pretty extensively. I mean, it's you know, it definitely is a work in progress. We've got a long way to go, but I'm pretty proud of what we put out. You know, especially for where we're at right now. I'm pretty excited about how things turned out for this test. Obviously, we have a long way to go, but I mean, I think you can see the shape of things, and that shape of things is looking really good. So
Listen,
I'm
an Ed
excited.
Sheeran.
I don't know.
I think that's
Is it?
shape of you.
Shape
I
of
don't-
you.
Not
Oh,
that
my
I would
apologies.
know.
Okay.
Yeah,
One last
right?
disclaimer I'll give is we do fight these bosses as just a party. It's intended to be for a raid. So we didn't do very well, and I definitely cheated with some GM hacks. And just to give you an idea, the reason why I cheat in these videos is because I don't want to die repeatedly and give you guys that perspective, that point of view in the video. I'd rather you guys get to see things, so I just kind of give myself a lot of health. So yeah, just to give you an idea. All right, without further ado, we're going to show you guys the gameplay footage, and like I said, you can see it after the stream. We're going to come back into our normal update, but after the stream, we'll post it in the 4K version in all its might and glory. Check it out there. So we on.
Oh, my camera just glitched, I think. So we have going on here.
We will not yet see you on the other side because I forgot to format the video.
Oh my
So
god.
Jeff and Sarah, do a little tap dance. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
I didn't bring my tap shoes to the stream. I should have been warned.
Yeah, mine are in storage. Let's see. So,
He sounds like our prime minister.
How about you talk about some of the changes that were present in this alpha build with the nodes and like how that new system?
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good
Mhm.
that's a good point. So yeah, the old system, I think everything up until this point now, I think this might be the first time we've shown it, is our transition to kind of the real node system, the system that we're going to use for the final game. Before we had kind of hard coded all of our nodes, so they were kind of all crafted individually, and when they popped, they were kind of really specific to that area. And there was nothing really dynamic about it, right? Like the power of it was in terms of, you know, being able to show off some of the mechanics that were inside the node, so like the mayor stuff, being able to buy houses, the service buildings, and all that architecture. But in this version, we are moving towards our full dynamic node system. So each of these nodes can pull from a large number of different layouts. In this we only have one layout available, so they'll all look pretty similar. But the tech is there is that once Art starts pumping out different layouts, we can start populating them. And then in terms of how the buildings are laid out, again, like they're going to look pretty static in this, but the underlying power of it is that it'll be able to pull sort of different houses and buildings and different positions for all these things and kind of build out a character for each node as they level up. And that's for each stage of the nodes. So again, what you're going to see is going to be a little bit rough. But the cool thing is that like the full dynamic power of what these nodes are going to be is all baked in there. So as we start moving
I like that
forward,
idea.
when
I
we
like
get
the
more
idea of there
assets,
being
we'll be able to start
some
showing you guys kind of
dynamicness to it,
what
so
this
that
dynamic system can do. So it's
every
pretty
server
exciting
will hopefully be
to
very
actually be
distinct,
working
even
and
though you
get
might
your
have
hands on like
a
that
similar
final get that
server
sense
build,
of,
I
like, what
guess.
these are going to actually do, and it's pretty
The
exciting.
towns, villages, cities will all look
For
different.
sure.
Steven, you
And I
got it?
remember we
I'm
had
gonna try. Hold on. Give,
Okay.
give me
Okay.
1 second. Let me see if I can try this.
Yeah, you can always do it live. That happens. Technology being what it is.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Ashes of Creation Alpha 1
Somebody's on the
development update video.
Celestial
Hope
Mount
everybody out
there.
is doing okay. I know we're fresh off the stream here, but we wanted to take a moment just to kind of give you guys a little update.
I like his
know
video
promised some
sizing
footage of
because
the
I'm
Alpha
not
1
taking
testing that was going on this last weekend.
up a lot of
Boy,
space.
have we had some testing. It's been really awesome to see the Alpha 1 testers come in and help this over the weekend. It's been a sleep-deprived weekend, but it's been very, very good. We've gotten a lot of progress. We've updated a lot of bugs that have been found, and engineering team has been working very hard over the weekend, so huge kudos to them and to the testers as well. But today, I want to show you around the world of Pharaoh just a little bit. I've got another 4K video, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. I am actually joined by some more people of our team. You may recognize the very soft and elegant Peter. Peter, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Hope everyone out there is doing all right.
Peter is one of our senior producers on the Ashes of Creation project. He keeps the department sane with their schedules and our agile development, and puts in a lot of great tasks.
Hornets
into
of
Jira.
Sophilus is joining us in the chat.
We also have
Least
joining
on the
us
stream.
our famous and amazing
Welcome.
Lieutenant Toast, aka Sarah, senior community manager. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm great. I'm the opposite of soft. I'm very crispy today on
Oh,
my
that's
tiny
right.
toast.
You're a toast. I didn't think about that. We also have our lead programmer, Kevin McPherson. You guys might remember him from previous streams. How you doing, Kevin?
Doing great. I just wanted to thank the players for all those bug reports. Yeah.
Try not
But-
to.
What bugs?
But
I thought our
serious-
code is perfect.
we really appreciate it. We got so many call stacks, crashes. We did profile runs. We got so much data that wouldn't be possible, and really appreciate all your efforts.
Absolutely. We also have 3 other programmers here today as well. 2 seniors, Mitch Evans and Roy. How you doing, buddy?
Doing
But-
good. Doing good.
Doing good. Having fun.
And we have a mid-level programmer with us as well, Adam. How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing good. And hello, everyone out there. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and I enjoyed reading your guys' logs over the weekend.
We do that in our spare time. It's a lot of fun. All right, so what do you guys think about trying to take on some ancients or something?
Let's do this.
Let's
I
make
think we
the
can do it.
ancients.
Let's go.
Honestly, I think we're going to have to cheat a little bit. So Peter and I have upped our health because these are intended for like a full raid. They're like twin bosses. You guys might have seen the screenshots that I put up on Twitter the other day and in Discord. And you've likely heard some of the lore behind the ancients. So we'll take you around this new area. What you're seeing here is one of the new areas in the Alpha 1 pretest map. Let me open my map real quick. Actually, so you can see used to be Alpha Zero Island was kind of this area here, and now we've included this whole other area of the Alpha 1 testing map.
So
which
I would have liked to
probably
have seen
accommodates, I'd say, about
actual
65
players,
65 to 75 square
playing this.
kilometers of testing space for this first pretest, and obviously that grows as we continue. All right, so
Thank you
where
very
are we
much
going?
for
Where's the
the follow.
Yeah, we're going up this road, I
Ganorian?
think,
We
right?
we follow
Welcome
this
to
road.
the channel.
Let's do it. Peter, I like your turtle.
Why is Streamlabs
Thank you.
commenting too?
Yeah, this one's the Shell of the Ancient. He's got a cool design pattern on his back, which you get the whole galaxy in it.
Yeah, Peter, you're doing really quick turns with that guy. He like turns on a dime.
He's really nimble, surprisingly.
I just have this horse. I think it's up here, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so. As long as these birds don't root me.
Gosh, the lighting. You guys might notice that some of the lighting has changed just a little bit. I'm adding some of these God Ray effects. Oh, sorry. I love it. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I definitely love the way the light and shadows kind of filter through the trees, especially in this jungle area. It's beautiful in here.
Oof. All right. Honestly,
They look friendly.
Yeah, they look friendly. I don't know if we're going to be able to take them, but we can certainly try. Peter, what do you think? You want to grab one of them and then I'll grab... Okay, you guys might notice there's some areas here that have like fire or whatnot. Let me just see. I think they might damage.
Don't stand in the bad.
Do They damage?
Oh, you're Spanish.
Oh, yep, they do. Okay, so you
I
got
don't
paladins
understand a
over
lot
there.
of
And
a
then
lot of Spanish,
I think
unfortunately.
These bosses might put down
I
some,
think
like,
everything I know in
destructive
Spanish I
crystals
learned from
that
Grand Theft
hit your
Auto.
mana. So be careful of that also.
I just got mana leached from
I know. I know. Peter, you want to grab the one who rends the sky, and I'll take
Yep.
the guy who sunders the land?
Yep, yeah, I'll pull him left.
All right. Guys, I see Adam is levitating. He's getting ready to
Yeah,
lay
which
down
means
some
I don't think
spells from
anybody
the
wants
air.
me, really
Hold on, Adam.
saying a whole lot.
All right, he's back on the ground.
I was getting ready to throw down some like air raids.
Nice. All right, we'll pull in 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh God, Peter, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
thought I was pulling him.
I'll have to figure out a way to stop
I'll go the
Streamlabs
other way
from
with him.
commenting.
Oh boy,
Healers,
Andrew
keep
Agger.
us healed.
Well, those are pretty cool looking, though, eh? Kind of reminds me of
All right, let's focus
what's
the land.
her
Focus
face
the land
there
guy.
from
Yeah, focus on land, I'll
StarCraft.
pull Sky away.
Roger that.
God, I cannot get him off you. Is that you,
League of
Adam?
Nations or whatever.
All right, you take. Healers, stay on Autumn.
I have my tank buff up, but I'm gonna need some mad healing.
Healers on Autumn.
No idea. I guess I have not watched this video,
the
so this
good
is all
news
brand
is
new to
we've
me
got 'em
because
down to
I've been busy and I
99.5%
was
of
sick
his
for a
total
while.
health.
So
Oh God!
this is the December dev
Oh,
update.
no! Okay, back to
That
the land.
seems- That seems pretty bad.
So I'm a
On
month
the land
behind.
guy.
We're gonna do the January one here after
Keep it up.
this.
These heals are great. I can tank it with this.
But those bosses look really cool.
Let me know if any of our clerics need more mana.
So this is supposed to be a raid.
All right. Oh, that's. I think I might have hit you, Adam. I don't think so. Maybe not. Oh God.
Oh, pulled again.
Oh yeah, okay. So it kind of pulls everybody
He's like-
in, and then it does an AOE.
Yes.
I can heal
need
you as
some.
well.
That's kind of a
Sky's gonna
it's a
pull in
nice
second.
mechanic.
Give me a moment. I gave some to Roy.
I can't target you.
I need some more heals. I'm down to 25.
Gave you some mana.
Oh, we're not making much progress here.
No, we are not. Oh boy, I'm down to 8 HP.
Adam's making progress, he's at 30 health.
Good job, Adam.
Oh, there we go. Good luck.
Oh no, Adam's down.
Are you saying that the raid is difficult?
Yeah, the
It should be
40
difficult if it's
person
a
Over
raid
raid.
is
here.
difficult
I'm gonna
for
pull
us.
mine to the other
Now
side.
it's on me.
They're doing what, a 6-person? So you got 6
Wait till
people in
they
their
start doing
group
the
for
AoEs.
what's supposed to be a 40-man
Steven,
raid.
Can you get the land guy now?
I mean, I'm trying. He's just not interested in me.
He really liked me. I was
And
trying to
they
res
must, are
Adam,
they
but
spawning those purple crystals? Oh yeah, and then they go, okay, so
Alright,
then they
I'm on
go
the
away.
land.
In like 5
So they,
seconds.
Yep,
they
we're
must be
gonna
like a
pull.
landmine or something, would be my guess.
Oh God.
In both
Double
directions.
pull. That's very
Oh, we're gonna double AoE.
All right, I'm Kamehamehing him. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, I can't move.
Doesn't look
Oh,
like they're
God.
doing a whole lot of damage
Mana
either.
inbound for derelict.
But yeah, the bosses
res
will
up,
eventually
Pyre?
drop, you know, armors and weapons and
I
stuff like that. That'd be
I'm running back.
my understanding.
Derelict, I'm giving you
No.
mana.
Don't stand in the bad. Even I saw that
Yeah,
little circle
the
there.
gift of the Magi.
He's gonna
Have some
pull.
more.
Okay, so we have the little black
Oh, God.
tendrils is a pull. It's gonna pull again. Yeah. It's the other
Oh
one.
my God!
Just
Where'd you
flings
go?
you across the map,
don't
eh? And then they
know.
hit you with
Threw
an
me in- threw me
AoE.
in the
Oh, okay,
space.
this guy pulled you, alright.
That could be quite
guess they call them
devastating if you
sky
have a
sisters
group
and
of
stuff.
40 people. I mean, you're gonna have to
Oh,
separate
Derelict's down.
these
Can we get
two.
Derelict up?
So you're gonna have to do like one small group of like
I've
10
got
people or something
Aggro on
on
land.
one twin
All
What
right.
if you got land down?
and kite it away from the
60
rest
out
of the
of
group, and then hopefully
67K.
the rest of the group
Alright, we're getting
can
there.
take
going.
down the other
It's
one.
happening.
Video,
Oh,
we're
I'm
doing
about-
it.
Because
Nice,
you do not
thanks.
want these two standing next
I
to
don't
each
know why
other
he
by the
doesn't
looks
want
of
to
it.
attack me. All right, I got. I got him, but you're all dead.
Alright.
We're running back.
Yeah,
Coming
back.
cavalry's
There.
coming.
So they might have to work on their threat generation or aggro if Steven can't get
So you
threat.
have that guy at 60. I have
or
my guy
aggro.
at 63.
I was really hoping though we would
Really?
see some video of
supposed to be focusing
actual
land, right?
players
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just
doing
taking
stuff
this
like
guy away
this. I
from you.
mean, this is just more
Alright, I'm
curated
soloing him.
content, and you know they have a 4-day alpha that they did. And even when I look
My
at
guy's
their
gonna pull
it.
YouTube
Yeah,
channel, I don't see any
Oh no, land.
Oh,
just
no.
regen a bit.
any
Land is
videos that
regenning.
looks like it's
Yeah,
based
I
on
Oh my
Some
god!
heals.
the community.
All right, hold on. Wait.
And
I'm
again, that's not
he's
very
getting a little-
transparent.
Does
know,
it happen if you take him close to like
Again,
one of his,
they like to they like to
bad
talk
fire
a lot
pools?
about how their development is the most transparent,
I guess I should know these.
but yet as another content creator
Should have probably
said themselves that there is a lot of NDA
I have aggro though.
for something that's supposed to be fairly transparent,
Right.
and
should've
you know,
read
we're
the
still
guide.
not seeing a lot of
Oh,
actual
move back.
player
All right, we're doing good here.
generated
we're doing good.
content.
Yeah.
And we're seeing stuff like this, and,
Now
and
that I
even
have
Steven himself has admitted that he's had to cheat, right? They're doing some dev hacks and stuff like that, GM hacks,
Mine's
so
gonna
they
pull
can
soon.
show us these battles. And I understand
far
we get
away
to
enough
look at
that
the
you guys are getting
spells and
pulled
stuff
in
like
like
that,
that.
and it looks
good
great.
call.
I mean, everything
Right.
looks fantastic.
The
I have
DPS
never
is
taken
pretty-
anything away from
pretty
that.
epic here. We only
But
have 55,000
You're not
hit points
really
to get.
showing me gameplay
Just
when, you're,
use your
when
weapon attack.
you're cheating or you're
You're
hacking, right?
cute.
I think it's great
How
that
did
this
you
is
get
like
a
a raid boss and stuff like that.
Tank class.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a
nice.
level 10,
Your aggro skill.
but you
We're
know,
actually
they're
not bad
basically
DPS.
superpowering themselves
Yeah,
to
look
like
at these
level
coming
20 or
back.
If you're a
30
cleric, make
in
sure
life
you're
or
using
whatever,
your whip, 'cause
or
that'll
he
help
is at
get your
least.
mana back too.
So, I don't know.
MP's low health.
That's why I
Every
say
time
this
you
game
can, get
isn't
your
alpha
whip up.
ready.
I'm 20%,
I think they're
10%.
forcing themselves to go into alpha because you know for the last 3 years they've said alpha this fall, and it hasn't happened. And so now I think
I'm
you know
trying to give
they're
them more.
kind of at that point
But yeah,
where
make sure
you
you're
know
using
they
your
have
whip,
to.
your
They
castigation
feel
whip,
like they
that'll
have to
regen
do
mana
it.
over time.
For the sake of the community.
Yeah,
Sure,
and
black hole.
mixing that in between.
And I think part of that might be because they've had so much
I'm-
hype in the community. But
To be clear, we have clerics that whip people for mana.
you know,
I don't
I
see
don't think
anything
that
unusual about
it's
this.
alpha ready yet, and I don't think
Well,
they
gotta
should push that.
castigate
I
the
think they need to be
unbelievers, right?
honest, and say,
Yeah.
you know, we don't really think we're there yet.
I can't target a
You
dead
know, I
Wait,
think they probably
What
still
kind
need
of cleric are you?
another year.
Go a little bit off to the side
I
of
mean,
them.
they only have what
militant
4
kind.
classes right now
Yeah, it should be like right where
that
that
they've
purple
shown
circle
us that look like they have any kind of playability. And they're supposed to have 8 core classes, and that can build up to 64 augmented classes. But they don't even have their
Why
8.
can't I click their nameplates in the group to select them?
You know, so
I
I
It could be a code
I think
bug,
until
don't
they
know.
have those core 8 and some form of
no,
basic
select-
balance, I don't think they're alpha ready.
This one too.
Oh
And,
god.
and again, that's okay, but they need to be honest because I think what's going to happen is come March, April for that alpha 1.
Trying to pull him up.
I think they're going to have
It's a good
some
thing Peter and I cheated and gave ourselves much help.
disappointments in the community,
Yeah.
like some big
Yeah.
disappointments, and
Benefit.
unfortunately, you know, with all the green lighting and you know and stuff that other companies
Stand in the
do,
preceding circle.
you know, the free previews or whatever, you know, that
I have a ton of
literally their
alpha
alpha builds that
okay here.
people pay for.
Yeah, I got aggro again.
You know, and they're trying to
Yeah,
do an
must be nice
honest
to have
alpha,
something
which
to
I absolutely
Pretty
respect.
sweet.
100% respect. They're trying to do an honest alpha. But I don't even think they're quite ready for that yet. But we'll see. I could be wrong.
Watch out, McPhee, for that AoE. Or you could just tank it. Sure, that works.
Throwing down a
Pull again,
Meteor.
Steven.
Get out of the bad.
Did you end up getting pulled that time? Doesn't look like it.
No, I stayed out of the range, I think.
It looks like I mean, it looks
I
kind of
almost got him a half
2D that
Oh,
one.
that hurt.
I don't think that effect is in
McPhee,
full
like, standing
3D
in
yet.
AoE circles, it's okay.
I mean, the spells do look good.
Alright, I got aggro.
I mean, graphically, this game looks amazing. You know, and that's probably, you know, they've probably had the best chance at getting mostly graphic stuff done,
God, his regen is.
you know, throughout COVID and stuff like
Oh,
that.
got him to
you
40
know.
almost.
We know they've had some issues with some of the back end stuff that they've been doing. And a lot of that has to do because this is a game that's trying to do things that are fairly unique. But at the same
ours
time,
is
there's a
at
lot of things
56.
about this game that are just copycats from other games.
56? Okay. We're at 39 now.
You know, they're trying to take, you know, elements of other games and bring them into this one.
Oh, we got this in the bag. Completely legit, by the way. Everyone has the right amount of HP.
Yeah, this is a very, very legit fight.
Oh, I need heals.
Pyray's going down.
Oh no.
Give me more mana, Roy.
Oh, 29 HP.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I'm giving you mana.
Oh, I evaded that. Nice heals.
Not a bad.
Moving back.
20 HP.
21.
I'm hanging on. Trying.
They even killed one of
really
those yet?
difficult to
They must have
target
killed the
people.
other ones. I don't see it.
There you go.
Or no, they're yeah, no, that other one's still alive.
There, I got him back.
So it looks like they're trying to tank the one away and then work on. See that spell there? It looks very 2D.
Well, I gotta say, I really like the way these ancients look. I love their
they look
kind of
awesome.
chest cavity and the effects that are going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah. Oh,
I love
yeah,
the
for
staff
sure.
too.
Yeah,
Do I
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
get
the
staff
wings
if
are
we
really
win?
cool.
Yeah, no,
The artist did an
graphically
amazing
it just
job.
looks really good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this isn't
model,
even
I think,
4K.
was made by Keith Kovac.
I just wish the flowers
Jim
would move.
Sanders
Like,
did
is there a
the
wind or a
effects.
breeze? I mean, with all of this action
And
going
the
on,
boss was designed,
you know,
I think,
I'd
was
like to
worked
see
on
maybe
by
some more
Bucky
effects
and
there
Chang.
with the plants and stuff. Little swaying.
Well, they all knocked it out of the park.
I might be asking for too much.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
There might have been other designers on that too, and I apologize if I forgot.
Well, it's definitely aggroed
got
on,
down to
on that
32.
character and Steven.
Fan of the animations, really well done.
Yeah, that's right. Who did the animations? Was that Alex?
I think Alex and others. I mean, I think it was a team effort. People were contributing different
Oh, yeah.
aspects of this.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I feel it's pretty solid.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll be putting this one up on YouTube. This
All right, we're almost down
they
to
have a
30.
4K version of
The
this
particle
fight
effects
on
are
their YouTube
fantastic.
channel already.
Oh,
So if you go to Ashes of Creation on YouTube, you can watch this particular fight in 4K.
Yeah, I really enjoy admiring the beauty while
So
it
that's
knocks
already
me on
up
the
there.
ground.
And then this video I'm making, my reaction to all of this, yeah, I'll be putting this up on YouTube probably tomorrow.
Remember to use your whip. It heals
'Cause
and gives
I'm still
mana.
processing November's dev update right now. I'll try and get that one up
Speaking
today.
of skills, I think we have a mage video that comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow being Wednesday, if we're streaming on Tuesday.
Yep, that sounds about right. So that might be spoiler alert.
My bad.
Classic leaks.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm supposed to run the stream.
You are currently running the stream if this video is playing during
Oh.
the stream.
That's
is true.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
I am in the future. One day in the future. If there's anything that has gone wrong with the stream thus far, I apologize.
From the past.
From the past.
What are you guys talking about? This is live. Clearly. I had a really great Tuesday today.
Today,
Tacos
today.
for Taco Tuesday.
Did you have tacos today?
I wonder what those
Oh, yeah, 'cause
purple
it's Tuesday.
things are.
So I was
Like,
dealing
'cause
with
I haven't
the
seen them
old
run
man
into
outside.
one, so I don't know if do they
You
just
did a great
explode if
job.
you run
kept me
into them.
alive
Like, are they like a
forever. I
landmine,
did that guy. Thanks to you.
or do they have like a cooldown
That was some
or a
excellent-
countdown and then they explode? You know, and if you just
We're
kind of
almost-
forget
we
that they're
almost have
there.
'em.
Almost.
Because he's pretty close. That one hasn't nuked yet.
You know, it'd probably have helped if we brought potions too.
Nah.
Yeah, because they just seem to just go away. They don't seem to actually blow up.
Wait, did
Gonna
you
get
just
pulled.
reveal potions in our game?
I mean,
Oh, okay.
They kill
Oh,
the
what
other one?
happened?
We
Okay.
killed ours. I don't know what your guys are having problems with.
Okay.
Come on over here and help me.
Wait,
I was gonna say I don't see that other one.
Peter,
Well,
the superior
Okay,
tank.
I may or may not have nuked it.
Okay.
Ah.
So
What's
just
that?
for the viewers, we have GM commands.
Yes.
One of them's
Nah.
called nuke.
I apologize. We needed their help over here.
We were doing pretty good.
No, you guys are doing great, but this guy just needed to come down. I mean, he's killed McP at least 8 or 9 times.
Yeah, but that's my
You
fault.
just got it out for us.
The sanctity of my experience has been violated.
Yeah, but you can't let the monsters in your own game that you're lead programmer on kill you. That's
This is
like
a very fair
sacrilegious.
point. No, I agree
Yeah,
with that.
devs never die. Duh.
why we got into game
Unless it's a
development.
Disney film.
Right.
We gotta make difficult
Make sure your
bosses
work
and
doesn't
just
have
kill
to
them.
be easy.
14,000.
Well, sitting in front of a cam isn't that hard.
I'm waiting for the total party wipe. It's coming. Where's the mechanic?
I'm just sitting here and reacting to a video.
Ouch. Ah.
But no, it's always nice to be appreciated nonetheless.
Get the heals.
Oh,
whoa,
here
no!
Oh.
That's new.
What's that do?
Told ya.
That's the good stuff.
Oh god.
Don't stand in the no-no
Ooh,
zone.
he's got little black, whole sorts of
Oh.
little black fingers on him there.
So many pie plates.
Yeah, those
really
little
like how you
purple
can- that ability
explosions
you
with
just did,
black.
you
For
can
some
dodge
reason,
it,
to me,
like,
they
while
kind of
standing next to him if
like
you do it just right, and, like,
they
time
look
it.
2D, right? Like, because when he moves
Well, I mean,
around,
did that?
it moves
did
with
those
him in his
do?
perspective,
Sounds
right?
fine.
So when he
that
moves,
one?
right, it's doing this, right? If he's here,
Oh, nice.
it's
Let me
just
knock him
moving
down.
around
there it is
him
again.
like that, and it looks very 2D. It doesn't look
That
like
one.
it's a puff of this purple smoke that you can walk around and see its
I think
effects.
it's a great job that the animation team did on the Kiss animation.
Oh, no, which one?
Oh no, it's back!
The other one respawned.
Oh,
The other
god!
one respawned.
Well, kill the sundered one first.
Nice.
Roy, watch out, don't stand next to the purple crystal.
No,
Don't
they
fuck
got
your
some
mana.
dev commands now. He's gonna nuke one. That's funny.
All right, I killed.
They were there
I'm
for
so sorry, stream. I'm so sorry you're seeing me.
they were there for so long that
I just don't want us to all get wiped.
that it respawned. That's a pretty short respawn
This is for your
timer.
benefit. You can inspect and understand the
So
mechanics.
they'll
so
have
when
to
you
fix
face
that
this
too,
guy-
right? Because if these guys are supposed
We'll
to
have
be
to grab the
twins, then
guy.
it shouldn't be respawning if one twin is still alive.
However, you
I
elect the
just
GM
cast the Ring
commands to
of
kill
Healing
it.
and he pulled us all out of it.
Well, that one's got a new ability now. It's shooting little purple spikes out of the ground.
12.
Now, again, this is supposed to be a 40-man raid.
Kind of angry.
So, I mean, what's that
This
going to
skill
look like
rotation
when
is
you got
speeding up.
40 people? I mean, that's a cool looking effect. It's a really cool looking effect. Well, I guess it kited
Oh
too far.
no!
Oh, almost threw him into the water or off the cliff.
Did you get
I'm
fun?
literally at the beach now. Alright, I'm just gonna kill seals here. You guys can handle that.
Come back, help
Let's
us.
have
You need
a,
to come back.
have a couple of daiquiris. Okay, yeah. So those things, yeah. I don't know what those little purple spikes are for, because they didn't do anything. He was really close. Clearly, they're not like a landmine. See, and then you got those things. Those are
Oh
new.
my god, now I'm getting knocked out by Tidebreaker.
He's
So
having
hilarious.
his regen is like out DPSing.
Yeah,
out here.
he uses that ability a lot more. You know, 40-man raid or something you said, right?
Yeah. I don't want to just nuke him. We have to have a satisfying end of it.
Wonder if those
Die
things are
is
giving it
satisfying.
life or
I
something.
just had a satisfying end.
Cut in some footage of
What?
you killing.
McP, you floated into the air when you died. You were
I'm
like,
ascending.
He's gone to heaven.
My
child.
soul is rising.
Yeah, his soul
Oh
is
my
picking
God.
up on the raid fight. He's out
that
of
was
here.
so great.
You need to cut in some footage of like
Dude.
an MS Paint drawing of it dying.
He's gone from 11 to 13. Peter, where?
I'm back. I
Draw
flew
some
up here.
X's over his eyes.
Peter, maybe you should switch to a mage.
So your
time
we
groups
take-
will have a
Guys.
maximum
Okay.
of
An ancient
8
gets his wings.
in a party,
I think the
and then
problem
your
is that in
raid
this
will
phase,
have a
he moves around
maximum
a
of
lot.
40 people.
So it's hard for tanks to
And
maintain
So
their
5
DPS.
groups of 8,
Skill a
which
lot.
I think it's really smart
Oh, the other
No.
guy.
because you can have 8 different primary classes, so you could have one of each
do
primary
one
class
primary.
in your group.
So I want to point out,
Or
that
you could have
design
2
is
healers,
not
2
represented in this
tanks.
group.
Oh yeah,
there,
that's true.
There go. All of the problems that we're having.
Well, they designed it for 40 people.
Well, I think as well it's because there's only 4 playable classes in the
All right,
game
we
right
almost
now.
got
That,
him
We're
to
getting down
11.
now.
you know, they're probably a little limited
Can't
on
wait for that
on the
sub 10,000
DPS
rage
that
mechanic.
you can do or the types of DPS.
Is it really?
Oh,
You're
he
gonna, like,
regented
death
again. I
touch
was
us?
waiting for it.
Yeah, he reached into pure 1,000.
Did he really?
Well, it looks like they're starting to get its
Oh,
life
he's almost
down.
under 10. Oh, you got him
Okay.
in 9?
Alright.
Oh god, I
Alright,
see
here we
so.
go.
Look at that, everybody's using their skills. Yeah, just focus.
Focus fire.
Watch out all the circles.
Oh, derelict and Big P just
Oh no,
ate it.
stood in the bad.
I even
Oh, his body's going to heaven again.
I tried to move out.
Oh,
was it?
Oh, I just got launched.
I got him to 8.
8-5, 8-4, 8-3, we got this. A lot of circles again.
I'm like, I got launched over the rocks.
Do we still have any clerics up here or no?
No, I got launched over the rocks down the hill.
Yep,
Alright,
so that
don't
would be-
stand in the bad. We have no
Say hello
clerics.
to the seals.
He's down to 6.
Yeah.
Nuke him.
I had to control T, I got stuck in the rocks.
Nuke
Oh,
him.
he regened again.
Alright, he's back up to 7.
When's his friend come back?
Oh, don't worry, I got him. Oh my god, again.
His friend's back.
Jumped right on top of him.
Oh that guy, he's just sleepy. His friend is sleepy.
Pay no attention.
Almost looks like it
Man,
falls
announcer on-
underground there.
It respawned me way far away after running all the way around to get back to you guys.
Oh.
And it's spawning purple circles on me to try to kill me as I come back.
Got its eye on you.
He's at 7. Oh,
Again,
I found
it looks so nice though. Graphically, there's not there's not a whole lot of anything
down to
I think
5.
anybody can take away from this game graphically. Like it looks really good.
Oh, he's gonna regen again after. Yep,
Oh,
he's back
God.
up to 7. Circles again,
Oh.
watch out.
He's trying to get me again. I'm running around.
Got him down to 6. Down to 5.
Oh, he's gonna regen again. He's moving.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Adam, we have to save our onslaught for when he runs.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably be coordinating, but you know, who needs that in a raid?
Lots of
Right.
purple. That must be the
Especially when you're a fifth of
the
the size
color
of
of
Yeah.
corruption or the color of the
Oh, he's-
ancients is purple.
He's down to 4.
Yep.
Oh.
He regened again. Alright, just throw down all your DPS now. Big damage, let's go.
Yeah, I've been holding back this whole time, so it's really.
Me too. I'll let everything go.
Yeah, I've just been watching it
I'm
eating
really ready to
popcorn.
do
Was
it
I
now.
supposed to fight?
Alright, now we onslaught. There we go. You did it at the right time, I didn't.
Oh,
See ya.
Wow, that's a pretty good fling, man.
Don't worry,
No!
guys, I got it. I'll solo him.
Oh,
Wow, that was impressive.
God.
He would have reset.
That launched him right into the ocean.
Let's onslaught off the cliff.
Oh, there's tidebreakers down here. They look friendly.
Yeah, they knocked me down when I went down to the beach.
Oh god, they're not friendly. They're not friendly.
And you have to run a long way to get back.
just hit Control T.
Those
And
crabs.
that still put me
Yeah.
a really far way away.
Don't worry, he's only now back at 8,000 health.
No,
so
stop!
we're
Stop
making
it!
That's what they're trying to do.
Stop!
Yeah, they're trying to kill it. Not having a
Steven,
whole lot
is
of
this
luck
the
by the
longest
sounds of
cutaway
it.
we've done?
It's the longest cutaway anyone's done. Ever.
Oh, and the other boss is back. Everything's
No!
finally working.
Wow.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, they got a long way to go.
The other boss is
Ah.
attacking me now. As I try to help Peter.
Look at those
Peter
graphics.
got it.
We
Look
have
at the
got-
graphics of Roy dying. It's so
What
good.
is happening? Oh, it just tried to kill me down here.
Yeah,
Wow.
the circles will get you wherever you are.
I'm almost back. What's its hit point?
About
8.89.
9,000.
89.
We got this. We're holding it back.
Darn it! How did it throw us off the cliff?
It's back up to 10,000.
No.
I'm lost.
This is all going so well. We're lost.
Oh, we can't cut. We can't edit. That's okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's
Wait,
okay.
I see someone up ahead. I'm saved.
It's me. Mario.
I'm trying to help, but having some issues with my mount at the moment.
All right, I'm here. I'm back.
Wow, he's got quite the range too,
Okay.
eh?
Oh, it's at 10,000.
All we wanted to do was show off the pretty boss, and here we are.
Oh man.
Well, at least they'll full health, full mana, right?
All right, it's down to 9. We're doing good. It's down to 8. Push.
Oh,
Mordot.
we got huge damage now.
Mordot.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, we have to
Innovated.
keep it here and then like stand on the.
Oh,
what
good
is
call. Good
this?
call. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it pulls us, it just throws us into the rock instead of throwing us off the cliff.
No, so they're already giving away
See,
strategy.
like I said we should have probably coordinated ahead of time.
No, it's flying over somewhere.
Pro tip.
Oh god. Oh, there's that rock again.
A floating rock. The candle on it.
There's a rock. I want to harvest it. How did it get back up to 10,000?
That regen though.
All right, try to
Coming
focus.
back.
DPS.
Spell not ready.
I'm not sure, but I think this might be a raid designed for more people.
Oh, don't make me nuke them. We can do this. We got him down to 3.
And that's
Steven, you're flagged.
Am I flagged?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Why would you kill your own
Are
people?
we the baddies?
Why?
I did. He's corrupted me. I honestly don't know how I got flagged. I'm not even in the party anymore.
Also, that has an
Well,
auto
that's
kick
because-
if you
That's
flag.
because you're a traitor to us and you killed us, so we had to.
Yeah.
The other boss is back.
Oh,
Everything's just
alright,
going
alright.
so
Everything's
well.
going
It's
swimmingly
really...
well.
Okay, I'm nuking him. I'm nuking him. Wait for it. Okay, well done, everybody! Hey,
Whoa.
we did it!
Very well fought.
Wow, you guys did great there.
Yeah, I had to
That was
cheat, but they did it.
Flawless execution.
flawless victory.
What
There was
are
great
these?
teamwork across the board.
I don't.
Man.
I think it's some kind of super soulstone thingy. I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It's meant to be loot, I think.
I think it has to do with one quest.
Oh yeah. You can like loot them. Oh, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. This was intended for a little bit of a larger raid.
Well, then why didn't you do it?
We just thought we would come and try to do it, and yeah.
And it
But,
went flawlessly, as you can see.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
came.
we're
That's all we conquered.
We're the best raid team on the planet. So
Yeah.
Six
World first.
person,
Top-
40
top
man
raid.
raid.
Ashes of Creation, we are the best raid team so far.
Let's run around and explore. What do you think?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
check out this
Absolutely.
new area. Jungle looks amazing.
Jungle does look amazing.
Well, look at that
See if we can
raptor
find some
floss.
spiders.
Oh, I
found them
ran
on the way
through-
back this last time.
I ran through several of them when I got launched over the rocks.
Those are little dune wings.
Yeah, there's a lot of birds on the road. Spiders.
their route is pretty nasty. So
It's
watch
pretty
out.
dirty, yep.
A little.
Oh god, there's like baby griffin.
Yeah.
Are those like the?
Macaws are-
They almost like the look like the monkey
Yes,
thingies
the
from
bleed on
Oz.
the macaws in particular with their big sharp teeth.
Oh, here's the
They're
spider.
pretty scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, chopped out a tree.
Just cutting down a tree.
Steven needs some wood.
Again, we're fighting and you're over there harvesting.
Well, there's a tree.
No, this is December's. I haven't watched the one from today. I'm gonna watch the one from today after this.
All right, I'm on my way.
I'm just a little behind in my reaction videos.
Oh, did you find spider?
Yep, we killed it.
So this is
killed
from December. Because I'm uploading
found
my
that
November
spider.
one,
They were like this
or
when we
not
got here.
uploading. I'm processing my November one because I had COVID,
You know,
so
one
I
of
was
the
That's the
things-
beach I was thrown
sick
to.
for a month,
of-
and it's kind of put
One
me
of the things I can't wait to
behind a little bit.
get in is going to be all of the naval stuff.
That's
seeing
right.
this bay. Oh god, I just can't wait to see these giant frigate-class vessels just unloading on each other.
I can't wait to sink you, Steven.
What?
Coming after you first.
I'm gonna sink your battle.
Wow! Unbelievable.
Actually,
You say
I'll
this
join
now
Steven's
after
team.
after the
I'll join
reviews.
Steven's team and we'll sink Adam's battleship.
Thanks, Roy.
Steven is my master and
There's a
commander,
4K version of this on
He's
their
mine also.
YouTube channel.
Oh, these spiders are great. I love the animations on the spider.
Yeah, spiders look really good too. Like I mean, like I said, graphically, there's really nothing you can take away from the game. Like
So
it,
we got
graphically,
some coders in the
it
channel.
looks
What have been
awesome.
some of the favorite systems you guys have been working on thus far?
I've been working on the node system for months now. And you finally get to see it in this update, or the last playtest we had. People got to see the nodes built up the new way from
Yeah.
the new data system, so that was
Like the only thing graphically
A
that
huge amount of
I could
a huge amount
say
of
would be a
work.
nice
I was,
suggestion
like,
is
the
the
only one on it
plants
for months, and then
it should
everyone
sway a
helped
little
me out
bit,
in the last
right?
2
Like
weeks
some of
to
them
get it all
do, but not all
Yeah,
of
that
them.
was awesome. What about you, Mick?
Like,
So,
oh, it's gonna
oh,
be
thank you very much for
probably
the follow.
Guild Wars recently.
Oh yeah, we saw some Guild Wars on the live server.
Like some of the bigger plants do, but I think it would be nice to see some like the grasses and
As soon
stuff.
as they
Just
knew it
maybe
could
a
be
little
done,
sway, right?
they
Just
did
Oh
it.
yeah.
because everything's
Of
so
course.
static, and I think just a little sway
How about you, Kevin?
in the smaller stuff would really help
I think
the
for
world
me,
look
the
a little
biggest
more
thing has been
alive.
just the new spawners and node code that Roy and Russell put in, and kind of pulling that all together with the existing node systems and getting it all kind of plumbed through and working. That was, for me, I think the coolest thing to see come together.
And then my bot
yeah,
didn't
you
say
helped
anything
a lot.
about you
You
following.
found some of the weird, gnarly bugs.
Weird,
So,
weird stuff.
pretty
I
good.
gotta
I'm gonna
Trying
take
to
flight here. For
work
just a
on my
moment.
bots
We're
and
probably gonna
stuff.
sign off here in a second,
Make
but
them work like they're
I
supposed
just
to.
want to kind of give an overview of the island and the jungle areas, just so you guys can see. I mean,
Oh
the
yeah, for sure.
new
Like they've definitely
biome, the
improved.
jungle biome.
Like their
It's
spells,
really
even in
awesome.
here, their spells and stuff don't
I love the
seem as
work the
big or
environment
bright,
team
so they've
did
definitely tweaked
on
those
the-
a little
on the
bit.
Foliage, the trees, the lighting, everything's looking great.
It's almost
So-
nice now.
I especially like the jungle area. Very cool.
Oh, there it goes. Gee, a little delayed there, guys.
Well, guys, we're gonna jump back to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed
They're
this
both
little
triggering, I don't know
presentation
why.
of some of the Alpha 1 pre-test footage. As you know, you're going to continue to see a whole bunch of footage coming out.
I
Over
think
the
I might have
next
to
few months
unmod.
as we gear up towards our April Alpha 1 playtest. And there's a lot of work that we're all
I have to
doing. and we're
unmod
very,
the
very
Streamlabs
happy to
and
share
hope
it
that
with
doesn't
all of you
break
and,
anything.
and appreciate so much the support,
Or
the
somehow turn
commitment,
that
the
off.
dedication from our alpha testers and the community at large. It really means a lot to us that you guys are following along and giving us all of your cheers and support.
And money.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
So-
thanks everyone.
Yes,
Thanks,
thanks.
everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
With that being said, we'll see you back on stream. Take care.
Okay, now they should go back to this. Huzzah.
Oh, we're back, I think.
Oh,
Are we back?
Hello.
Hello.
I just actually just got sick and tired of
We are
what
back.
MMOs are
Why
out
does
there,
Mike
to be
smile?
honest. I mean, I was waiting for that Chronicles of
Chat,
Illyria,
bananas,
because that looked really
bananas.
cool, but of course that went tits up.
Bananas.
You know, I played World of Warcraft
I was saying
forever,
bananas.
Yeah, big
but
congrats.
Okay.
when the Blizzchung thing
All
happened,
right,
I can't stand with Blizzard
All right.
anymore.
guys, I hope you guys enjoyed.
so I don't play any
watching
Blizzard
that.
products at
I
all
know
anymore.
It took a little bit longer than probably we
Um,
anticipated, but
I played EVE
that was actually
Online.
my first
I've-
time with
I-
those bosses.
I came-
so
I come
didn't know
more
what to
directly from
expect,
Defiance.
and I thought we could probably take them
'Cause
down.
I did
with
an
just our
online
little
radio in
group.
Defiance. I'm trying to do an
But,
online
you
radio
gotta
for
hit those
Ashes.
crystals.
Oh, really?
Oh, you can hit the
Yes.
crystals? What? We
What?
definitely should. We should
Wait,
have asked for tips
what does
before we
it-
ran in. We definitely didn't watch.
What
the
does it do when you
tutorial
hit the
videos.
crystals?
You just have to find out.
Oh man, nobody told me that.
No, we did it hard mode, I guess.
Now
I
I want
hope
But
Right,
yeah, I
you
can
guys
come
did
from
great. That was really
Defiance, and then when
impressive.
Tryon sold out,
I like
But
that
only
it.
took
I
a
mean their
couple flings
2050
over the rocks to
Defiance
learn
is
our
kind of
lesson.
garbage,
I
anyways.
really like the getting flinged over the rock part.
But I
That was
ran
pretty-
KTAM radio over there.
I did not expect that. Let me just say that.
So-
no, but that was
but
a lot
yeah,
of fun.
I really
And guys,
like
again. We're
I
gonna
mean
be
the
showing a
community
lot of
aspect that
footage
they
over
have
the
with
next
this. I
few
like the
months
node
because we
system
have
idea. I like the player
testing going
housing
on,
and the guild.
it's
I mean,
gotta-
there's a
we gotta
lot. I mean,
temper the
this game
expectation
does
level
have a
how much
lot of
footage we
stuff
get
that
all at once. We don't wanna
I
show
think a lot of
everything now,
gamers
right? We're gonna
wish
be
a lot of other
trickling
games
that
had.
out and showing more and more and more as we
I mean,
move
it's
forward.
like
But as you can see,
it's like
the
Steven
world is
himself
shaping
has
up
said. I mean, this
nicely.
game is
Got some fun
basically
boss
all the best
mechanics.
things about
Now, it's
all
important
of
to
the
note
games that
that
he's
the
played in his
combat
life,
revamp will
and he's
actually
just taking
not
the
be
best
present
things from
until
all of those
probably
games and
March
he's putting into
timeframe.
one game.
So right now,
You know,
we've
which is
got
basically
a
what
great
World of
little
Warcraft
design
did when it
Strike Force
launched,
team that's
right?
kind of
It took
working on a
everything
lot
that
of
was
what the
really
player
good
feedback has been.
about the
We've gotten a lot of
MMOs that were out
great
at that
player
time,
feedback
you know,
on
what
kind of
really
the changes that
got
we wanna
people's
see in
attention.
combat, and we have a really good direction.
Combined it with a
Some
really good
prototypes that are
storyline
actually
and
getting,
lore, which they already had.
completed, now by our awesome
You know.
designers. And
Now,
we're
Steven's
gonna be
lore
playing
is
with that,
definitely
with
an
the alpha
amalgamation of
testers,
many other
in the
things. I
coming
mean,
months, with the additional previews.
Ashes
So,
is
stay tuned. Stick
I don't want to
tuned.
say it's
Stay tuned.
plagiarized
There you go, that's what
because
it is.
that's the wrong
Stick,
word,
stay
but
around.
there's very little
and
about Ashes that's
You'll
original.
get to see that stuff as we move forward.
You know, everything about Ashes
Jeff, you
that
wanna talk a
I've
little bit
seen
about anything else
is
about the Alpha 1
based
stuff, otherwise we
on
can move to
Yeah,
environment.
something
I think it
in a
speaks for
in
itself,
another
right?
game,
Like the
or
new section of the
something
world, kind of the new
in
ways that we're doing
other,
things as we're moving
you
closer
know,
towards
lore
like
or
final
whatever,
production, right?
Which is okay.
As we get our pipelines
because
all
it
around,
brings
kind of figure out how we're going to
familiarity,
do things for
and
real. Like you can
familiarity
see the
brings
improvements
comfort,
that results in.
and
The
comfort
new zone looks
is
amazing.
what's going to
new foes,
bring
new
people to the
fighting,
project and keep us here.
The animations and combat. Like,
And that's
we
why
haven't
WoW
changed a- we
does
haven't
so
touched a
well,
lot of that
because
stuff
it's
yet, but it all looks and
you can
feels
get
better,
into WoW.
and
It's
that's
easy
just
to understand, and you
a
just
function of time
you
and
feel
being able to
comfortable.
spend
And I think
some-
that's why
some
WoW,
real
20 years
deep
later,
thought in
is
some of these
the
systems.
success
So,
that it is today.
you
Still,
know, the combat revamp's going to be really exciting. I'm very curious to see how that turns out,
Yes.
and kind of how it kind of tightens up our game. Because
so yeah, I think a lot of Ashes is going to feel,
so,
you know,
we'll
if
do
you've
the same
played
thing here as we've done with our other
what,
systems, and we'll continue to grow this
RuneScape,
stuff,
if
and
you've
it's gonna be pretty
played
awesome by the time we get to the end.
all
Yeah, and
all
guys,
of
just
you
to
know,
give you insight on the development side of things, right?
all of the games
As
that
these
Steven talks
core
about.
systems
If you've
are
played those
laid
games,
down
those
foundationally,
elements
from
in
that point
Ashes are going to
forward,
feel
it's a content production
similar.
place,
They're going to
right?
feel
That's-
comfortable
we-
to
we
you,
really are then setting up
and
all
that's
of
what's
the
going to draw
quests
you and
across
keep
the
you in the
world.
game.
We're setting up all of the
So I mean,
the
it's a
narratives
fairly
and the story gets implemented,
brilliant
the additional
strategy. I'm
creatures and
surprised
the
more games
armors
don't
and the
do it.
levels and skills and
I am
effects, right? All
concerned
stuff,
that at
content
some
starts
point,
getting,
depending
sort of
on
exponential really in
how
development and
similar
production.
the features and
And
functions
that's really why
are,
we're significantly ramping up.
he
the
may
number
have
of
some
people on the
trouble with
team,
other
to
development
meet that
companies coming
content,
after him, saying, "Hey, listen,
content.
Yeah, we
this
have
is
a lot
copyright,
of content to create. So even though we
you
have a
know,
big
or
world and it's
whatever,
populated with a lot
because
of really
it's
cool stuff,
too
there's still a
identical
lot
to
more
the
go.
systems
It's
that
a
they
very
have." So
small slice.
I don't know how
that's our
different
big challenge coming
they're
up
going
after
to
this
be.
alpha, I think.
And that may be
yeah,
why
so
there's
it's gonna
they
be
have
fun.
the NDAs the way they do, because maybe that's something they're
Um,
aware of.
Okay.
You know,
Let's
that maybe
move
they are
to
really,
some of
really
that content,
close, maybe
perhaps.
too close right
Take a
now
look
to
at
some of
the
those
environment
game features and whatnot.
course.
And they're trying to
Stand by for transition.
change the game so that
Alright, here
won't
we
be a
go.
problem. Well, there's
And
a
we have a
fancy looking bed.
Is that a
It's
bed?
a nice bed.
Is that like a baby's bed?
It's got some like leaf
I was
springs
gonna
to
say,
it.
It's not though. It's
You're not
if you look
fucking
at
on
a
that bed, I'll
person,
tell you that. You guys,
Yeah, but
it's
the
just a
person looks
raised
way
bed,
too
you know,
big.
so
You
like
would
spiders can't get
snap.
you.
You would snap
Probably
these
a
things
big
right
bed.
off
If it was a dwarf
if you're
bed, I
to,
might need
you
a
know, get your
ladder to get up there, though.
while going.
Little step stool.
Yeah.
Plus,
I mean,
it
really
looks like
does,
it's just like a
and
pin here.
It looks small. Maybe it's a. I bet
If
you
that's
it's a
just a
crib.
pin and a rod, that
But the
bed
baby
is
would
gonna
for sure fall out of that.
go like this, right? That bed is so
hold on,
going
how do I go
dipty
through
dipty
these
dipty
things?
just like
See here.
that. I mean there's no stability comfortability in that thing.
Wait for
A
it.
fat guy like me gets on there, it's
Oh,
gonna
nope.
fold over like a
Not that one.
hammock.
And it's this one. Found it. Got a little chair. Going
That's
on.
nice. And a little cloth hammock
The
for your
chair looks
butt.
Nice. Is
That's
this
a
Imperial?
comfy summer chair.
I've actually seen chairs
No,
like
this
that.
is
So
this,
I don't think that's Pyrean. I think it's Imperian.
yeah, Imperial.
yeah, I've actually seen chairs like that in real life.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Maybe they want to
actually.
role
I
play
love
a
the
cruise
fringe
ship
on the
sexy
back of
time.
it,
Yeah, no
too.
doubt, eh?
The little
Get a water
popcorn
bed.
Fringe, golden.
Oh yeah, it's very pretty.
You know, all they have to do is sew a bunch of
This is
goat
some of
bladders
the-
together,
some
and
of the
they can
home
build
decor and
themselves a
furniture.
waterbed.
That players can create and place in their home.
But that looks very nice.
So
Got
for
it.
folks who are looking at this, the images that are on the bottom right are those references that kind of shape what we're designing here.
Good call,
That's kinda
Sarah.
nice.
That's right. So this is the concept process on the environment side as they are going down that content path.
I mean,
that
you're
we
not
just
putting anything
described.
heavy on
The
that
concept
table.
artists are providing
That's
them
definitely
with these,
decorative.
These concepts that they model then the in-game decor with, and they're utilizing these reference images.
But it does
as a
look
source
nice.
to
I mean, I'd
essentially
make for a
create
coffee
these
table.
concepts.
I think you couldn't use that. I don't think you use that like a kitchen table.
No
I
worries.
don't think it'd be
want all
strong
of these
enough.
in my
It's-
freehold, though.
Oh, there you go. There's your
shopping right now,
poker
picking out
table.
what I want.
Yeah, and one of the great
See,
things
that's
I
a great
think
design for a
from
table,
like a
right?
player
Like engineering
customization
wise, that's a
standpoint
great
when it
design
comes
for a
to
table
housing
because you have
is having a wide array.
you have these
of
strong
available,
arms
like,
here, so
decor
anything
that
on the
you
edge
can
is just
make
going to push
your
down on
home
the
your
leg
own,
here,
so to speak, right? It's not
or
a
you know anything on the
cookie-cutter
top. You know,
presentation
it's going to push
of
on the legs.
freehold
So
and
that
in
would be a
housing
very
or
sturdy
apartment,
table.
but rather there's a diverse
But
selection
that
of furniture
table you
that
can
can
play
be
poker.
created
It'd be great for
to
Magic the
make
Gathering.
something
You
your
can
own.
get a lot of people around that table. Probably at least four
Make it
people.
your own, tell your own story. There's a couple of games that have done this
know,
really well.
Nope,
EverQuest
Bunk
2
bed.
is one
Oh
of
no,
them. They
that
had
is
such a
not
huge
safe at all.
library of furniture across.
I would never
you
put
know,
a child
they can
on
just
that
kind of
bed.
let their players kind of do anything with their houses. So
I would never-
take a look
yeah,
at some of the
that's
things
not-
that they've allowed in that game, and
that's
we're going
not
to take
sturdy
some
enough.
inspiration from that as well.
Ooh, bunk beds.
Yeah.
The
For
hope
you and your
is
friends.
that at the end of the day, there'll be people who just customize other people's homes, for some coin.
Yeah, that
and
does not look
that's kinda what
safe.
they do with their
I
game time.
am not thinking that's comfortable at
Agreed.
all.
Oh, we have another video.
Oh, what are they building
What?
here? A dog? A
Oh,
sheep?
this is nice.
This is a
fox?
This is a
Oh, yeah, it's the
a
fox. It's-
creation
it's the
video
Firefox.
of, I believe, the Firefox.
Yeah, I think we're going into the character art stuff now, so this should be the creation video for the Fox of the Pyre.
Yeah.
It's Firefox.
Who did this guy?
Because the Firefox has two tails.
I believe that was Jinsey.
I want to say Jinsey was working on this one, but maybe someone in our
Oh, I
channel.
think got some
can
colors
ping
to
me.
it.
So this is the Fox of the Pyre.
Got some very bushy
It is
tail.
a mount.
Tails.
I believe this was a cosmetic one.
This one was available. a
Oh,
couple
look at
months
that
ago.
model. I love that model.
That looks very nice. It looks very serious. It's a very serious
that
looking
tracer is
Firefox.
just so cool looking.
Thank
nice-
you for confirming. Yes, it
nice
was
saddle.
Jinsey that worked on this one.
And guys, what you're seeing here is not a concept piece. This is the model itself.
That looks
the
pretty
in-game
good.
model.
I think people were expecting actual flame.
And next steps are to get it animated.
But it's just
I
like a
can't wait for that either.
coloration.
Those two tails are going to be neat.
I guess the animation may be where you have flickering flame or something. I don't know why it'd be the
That one
ends of the
there.
tails that would be on fire, burning towards the body, not from the body
one?
out.
It's okay. That fox is beautiful.
Yeah, we'll just
I can
sit
look
here
at
and
it all
admire
day
for a
long.
bit. I love the fur texture on it.
Oh, this guy
We've
looks
got
pretty cool.
Some trolls.
Ooh, troll variants.
Yes.
Very hairy
This looks
back.
like a-
that guy
like a
needs that
forest troll.
that hair remover. It looks like a
Forest or hair
back
troll.
scrubber. You ever see that commercial? It's just like a
love the
blade
horns.
on the end of a stick, and you just rake it
that
across
is
your
good.
back, and it
Regular
cuts all the
internet
hair.
troll.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he have like little skulls
Good
on
call.
his belt?
Kind of looks like
looks
he
like a
does, yeah, he's got,
skull
like,
and a
skull
gourd.
and a gourd.
Wow, that's ruthless. Yeah, he was a forest troll. Here's
Yeah,
a
and
Junior
Action might
cloth
start doing
sculpt.
raffles here before the end of the month. Again,
This
not
is
enough
some of
people are
the
spinning the
cool.
wheel.
Cloth for the dwarves.
Not burning
that
off their
looks nice
points
and
with the
warm,
wheel,
like
so might
for-
have
Yeah,
to
you
do
got it.
some
Snowy
giveaways to
environments,
burn off some
mountainous
points that way.
environments. You've got the fur bits and pieces.
By the way, I would like to
Burn
point
up
out
your
we
emeralds.
have heard your feedback on the dwarven race, the Dunir race, and you will be seeing some character models that are beefier, a little bit beefier, more traditional dwarven kind of stature. That's in the works right now. Have here.
I think the Duniers aren't that
This
bad.
is a Dunir plate set. Modeled, looks great.
Oh, that is a lovely plate
I
set.
like
Can we see the
patching,
cutlery?
almost patching it looks like of plate pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Which would technically make
We
sense.
Love his
have-
boots.
early on,
Great.
anyways.
Oh, this one's a great one.
Lower level.
This one is the
Oh, look, it's Jon Snow.
Corvid Castigator.
Oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Jon Snow's
Look at
corp.
I'm
this
such a big
model.
fan of this.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
Jon
looks
Snow.
great.
We
Where's-
just got the assets
where's
for
his
that,
wolf
so
head
we'll be
sword?
hooking that up relatively soon.
Oh, I love the feather cards in the back.
Because it's Jon Snow.
They're really good.
That's what I mean. Like, that's when I say, like, this
And then
game
we
is
have-
basically a copy of
What's this guy's
lots
name?
of other things.
If it's who I think it is,
There's
it's
not a
Node
whole
War.
lot
Warhorn?
of
The
Mhm.
Node
truly
Warhorn.
original stuff.
Oh,
But
this
I love
model.
that.
That
armor,
being
it's
said,
so good.
can anyone actually
Look at his
do
little
truly
tail.
original stuff? Because we've had
He's
so
Oh,
many
I think
MMOs.
Yeah, he's T-posing right now, so his tail's
Looks like he's
straight
got
out.
a carrot stuffed up his ass.
Reminds me of my dog.
Hey,
today.
snowman.
He's just a little on the warty side, but
Well, they're like
No,
not
he
really
looks
warts.
very good.
It's right
Who did
scales.
this
They're
one?
like
apparently
leather
we really like
scales.
putting warts on butts, because
Was
that's
this-
not the first creature I've seen with one there.
Was this Danny? Did Danny do this?
That looks really good
I
though.
think
That's
Danny
a
did
pretty
this.
legit looking rhino.
All right. Well, I think that's mainly.
But yeah, I
it
don't know if there's a whole
for-
lot original
Danny
that
did that
people
one,
can do,
confirmed.
you know,
think this is
anymore
it
as
for
far as
the,
character, creature design and stuff like that. I mean,
character
something is
team.
always going to
So
look
great
like
models
something
coming out of
else
the
or
character team.
remind you of something else.
And we are now.
Like even that
on
troll
to-
looks really familiar.
Oops. Q&A.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of questions from our community.
I
if
mean,
we're
we
ready
know
to
the
go through those
Firefox.
now.
I mean, that's a ripoff of
Always
Firefox.
ready.
All right, so
I mean, you
these
even have Sonic the
questions come
Hedgehog
from our
right in there, his little
forums.
foxy
We
buddy.
post up about a week before we stream, usually asking you all to share your questions with us, and we go through all of those and pick out 10 random ones that we haven't answered before and get to those. So if you don't hear your question on the stream, we'll still get around to you after the stream on the forums, so make sure you go check it out because we post all the answers there as well.
And I haven't paused the
So we've
video
got a couple
yet,
questions here about
which is awesome.
guilds, so we'll start with some of those.
Normally I pause a ton of times.
This question comes from Zills and Leilani, who ask, and this is in regards to Guild Wars, will guilds and alliances have the option for permanent or long-lasting wars with other guilds and alliances, or will the Guild War system only allow for shorter objective-based conflicts?
Ooh.
So there won't be permanent wars. There will be definitive and victory conditions applied to each war instance. And those will vary across the different wars depending on the level of your guild, the level of the opposing guild, and different assets that those guilds may have will help to indicate specific objectives.
And if you are watching this on
Alrighty.
YouTube, please
Here's
like and
another one in
subscribe. Leave a
regards to
comment
guilds
below.
asking, can we guild invite across Vera, or do characters need to be close to one another?
You will be able to guild invite across Vera. So there will be a guild. There's a guild interface a UI window, and in that interface UI window, you have your management and administration of the guild. There will be an invites section for you to type in a character name. Additionally, you could do it through chat window through a slash command.
Got it. And that one came from Behag on the forums. All right, our next
Yeah, and
couple
that'll be
questions
similar
are-
to Friends too.
And if you guys have any questions, post them. I don't know everything about
That
the
actually
game, but
dovetails into another question that
I've
is not
definitely
on
been
the list that
following
has
it
been asked
for
before, so I might throw this
many
one in here.
months.
When you add someone as a friend, are you adding just their character as a friend, or are you adding their account as a friend?
Just their character.
Got it.
And there might be some functionality through the launcher and or web systems that allow you to add an account as a friend, but we haven't determined for sure if that's the case yet.
Okay, I've got another couple questions here, and these are more related to node wars and node sieges in general. Michael asks, what actions can be taken against the vassal of a node that you declare war on? For example, can they be sieged during the siege period as well?
No, sieges are they're node specific. So you go through a quest to obtain a declaration item. That quest is going to be determined by the level of node siege you're attempting to do, essentially. And once you have the item, then you may declare against one specific node of that quest lines level or lower.
Alrighty. Next up, also related to node sieges, this one's from Nostra, who asks, when a node siege has been declared, can that node gain or lose XP during the declaration period and thus advance or atrophy to a different stage?
Yeah, so the declaration period does not inhibit the node's ability to collect experience. It's something that we were thinking about in the past of doing. But given the length of time that declaration periods can become based on the node level, it's a number of days equal to the stage of the node. So Metropolis is a 6-day declaration period. A city is a 5-day declaration period. That would be a significant period of time and could be utilized as a method by which you essentially have a false flag type siege and progress beyond that node's. And that would just have a lot of kind of quirky results when it comes to how nodes interact with each other. So not going to inhibit the ability for nodes to collect experience during the declaration.
That's good.
Got it. Okay, next up from Jayesh, I believe, or J5H on the forums. And this is in regards to animations. They're asking, will every race have their own style of combat in terms of animations?
That'd be real expensive. We would love to do something like that, but we would need several hundred animators to make that happen. But we will have things that are known as sort of like racial abilities.
That being said, though,
which
I
will
mean,
key into the class that you've
you
chosen.
could
And those
introduce
will
that kind of
almost
stuff
certainly
in
have
future
animations that are
DLCs.
kind of like one-offs that are associated with that class. We'll
You
help
know,
you get some
you could
more
do
like,
one
you know,
skill at a time or something each
some more Rentai
DLC.
flavor, some more Empyrean flavor, but we have to reuse animations as much as possible in order to get to the finish line here. So it'd be a super nice thing to do, but probably not in the cards.
Okie dokie.
I would say
So
that's
this
something could
next
probably do in
question
the
is
future.
from Tyrantor, and it's in regards to death penalties. And they are wondering, what will death penalties be inside of objective-based events that don't rely on player flagging, such as caravans or guild wars or node sieges?
So there will not be death penalties applied to event-based deaths. The penalties are in the outcome of the event. So your number of deaths is likely going to impact your ability to win that particular event, and that's going to be the penalty if you lose. And this is to encourage players to opt in to the events, right? Because the more participation we have, the more fun it can be. And we understand that the community at large, there's already a risk versus reward component to these events. We don't need to stack on additional risk versus reward to inhibit kind of to increase the barrier to entry for players who may not be as interested in people.
Totally. All right. Hakaiju asks a question regarding gear stats. This is kind of branching off from a question that was asked last month. Will the values of stats on dropped gear be random to some degree for each item? For example, I may get a sword that's plus 83 stamina, and then another time when the same sword drops, it's plus 93 stamina or something like that.
Yeah, most certainly. So individual item stats, those are those are a variable essentially, right? And the degree at which those stats increase can also indicate the rarity of that particular item. So you're going to have drop tables with different rarity of items, and that's going to impact the stat values. You're going to have just different item IDs that are going to be spawned from those tables as well, which have different stats. So it's not going to be cookie cutter, the same kind of item across the board. And that plays into our crafting system in and of itself, right? The idea is for those stats to be variables that can be kind of dictated based on the mastery level of the particular crafter, and the higher they become a master of those professions, whether it be for armor or for weapons or for accessories, they're going to have some agency and put their mark on essentially what items they're introducing into the economy as well.
Got it. Okay, our next question from A Life in Symmetry is in regards to mounts. Will there be a different default mount for each race, and what might they be?
So by default mount, the way I view that is essentially the quest lines that kind of grant your initial mount when you come into the game. That in and of itself will reflect the area, the starting area, and which races those quest lines are. So yes, in a way there are racial mounts because each starting area will have a different quest line that will yield a different type of starting mount. But by default, you don't just choose, human and here you get a horse, so to speak, because you can be a human in our game and choose to start in a different racial area.
So could you
at a
then
different
collect all the
divine
starting mounts
gateway
by
and,
doing
and
all
as
those
such,
starting
then you
quests?
could follow the quest line that gives you, the orc mount. But that's how I would describe racial mounts is based on the starting area and which civilization that starting area reflects, and then that quest line.
Oh,
will
there's
be
a kitty.
for the individual area.
It's a basement kitty.
Awesome. So there's definitely a level of player agency there as well. If you're like, I don't like horses, I want to be cool.
Oh, for sure. And then the other important thing to note is that, the way the mount skins work is you can take a base tier mount, apply a skin, and radically change the appearance to a completely different creature.
Yeah, we know
Alright.
that.
Our next question from Mermista Mermaid asks, will there be daily login rewards? So not daily quests, but a calendar that opens up and says, you logged in for one day, have a potion.
I think so. I mean, I don't know, not a potion. But here, have a weapon. No, I'm just kidding. And buy this exclusive login chart. You have the premium.
If you're not already signed up to Ashes, there's my referral link.
Be any of that.
Click
no,
on
but
that.
I do
Create
think
yourself an
it's
account.
cool to have like a login.
And if you spend any money with them,
might
I
just
get
be
a
something
small
that
cut.
is
Helps me out.
Simple cosmetic base, as for example.
Trying to save up for the
we could have a
hopefully an Alpha
monthly
1
kind of
re-release.
Login end of the month reward for.
I already have the
cosmetic.
Alpha
Never appears
2
again, but if you just log in every day in that month, you get that cosmetic,
account,
and that's a cool
or Alpha
collector's,
2 rank
component. I'm a huge cosmetic collector, and I
access.
love stuff like that. The more ways you can diversify the obtaining path for specific cosmetics across different gaming systems, whether that be logging in, adventuring, crafting, society stuff, guild-driven thing, whatever it is. I'm a big fan of many paths, right? At the end of the day, it's just content, but if you put it in a wheel that is unique, I think that's a lot of fun for players.
All right. Definitely see some folks in chat with opinions on that one. So if you want to share
let's
more,
see it.
No. I was just going to say, if you want to share more, I think this came up on the forums before, but if anyone wants to keep chiming in on the thread there is about it, we'll go back to that and read that some more as well.
Oh, yeah.
Our last question here is from Langatang on the forums. And this
Wait,
is
let me be clear though on this, because I am reading something. There is no pay to win component to there. That would be a complementary kind of login system. But you know what? That might be a good chat post for our discussions.
A good dev discussion.
Yeah.
That might be one of the topics you see pop up for next year. So we'll keep an eye out for that one. All right. Like I mentioned, last question here. This one is from Langatang. And in regards to the day-night cycle, when we look up at the stars, will the sky be static every night, or will we get to see variation in the night sky?
So there was a whole lot of stuff I wanted to do with that, but the tech involved is let's just say it might be a stretch goal of ours, but I think kind of where we're at right now, I don't know. You speak to it, Stephen. I'm not exactly sure how far along things are, but
on the night sky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's possible, and this is something I know super early on we were talking about from a constellation standpoint, but I think it's possible that based on the specific zone, we can have unique night skies, right? So it might be something interesting to play with. It's definitely not a high priority, but I know there's some work being done currently on the night sky systems that Brian, I think, is working on. And that might be an investigative task. If it's possible,
it could be tough because you can't circumnavigate
pretty
the
much
globe
without expanding significant scope or major issues.
So
I think it adds a cool component to the immersive nature of the world, and it'd be a cool thing to add.
Yeah, it's one of those things like I wanted to tie that into some quest stuff and maybe some events, but but in terms of bang for buck, it's pretty low priority. So
Yeah, it would be super cool if you could have like a constellation related quest thing at the library of the scientific nodes where the camera's vector and position in the night, like as a player, if you look up in a certain direction in the right zone, right? And that satisfies like a quest requirement and you can do like exploratory constellation work across the world. I think that would be a really fun thing to do.
That would be cool for the Vec for sure, as they are
oh, yeah.
stargazers.
they are. And the night sky on Vera is very different from the night sky on Sanctus, and how those two things relate might be interesting.
This is. I'm out of questions. Well, I have more, but how many moons will be in the night sky?
Hey, we haven't revealed that. I remember
Oh,
that question
I don't
from
think we have.
a long time ago. Yeah, we'll find out.
Keep it secret? Okay.
So I imagine we'll probably get to travel
at
at
from
some
our
point.
community. Thank you guys so much for going ahead and dropping those on the forums. Like I mentioned, if we didn't get to your question during the stream,
that's
we
pretty
did go
much
back and
the
read up and answer for you
end
with all of the ones that we
of
answered
the
before.
December
Or if we haven't gotten to it, we'll let you know.
development
hey, save it for
update
next time and let us know. So we can take a look at those
2020.
as well.
Well, I gotta say, I really liked seeing all of the passionate voices on the daily login thing. So we'll have to make. we're gonna need to prioritize that dev discussion for our next one, because it'll be fresh.
There we go. Our January dev discussion will be
Boom!
about daily login rewards. Done.
Yes.
Check.
We have to be clear though. The daily login rewards I'm talking about are entirely cosmetic and are not an additional purchase point. So those would be.
Yeah,
would
but
be
is
a
it
part
still
of
not
everyone's,
pay to win in that
subscription.
regard, right?
But,
you get cosmetics for free just for logging in.
We have any other questions? Or we're good?
Yeah, and there's also a lot of different forms that you can do veteran rewards for, right? So maybe we change the form of it, or maybe we, come up with something entirely new that isn't onerous, but also rewards people for sticking with us. So
Tuned Cannas in the draw. Quintal.
All right, guys, I think that's the gist of our stream. Holy moly, I think we made it through with me being the captain now of this stream.
Okay, well, so they're just basically going to wind down, and this doesn't have to be any longer than it needs to be. So, looking at this again, we got some more art that's a little different than what we've seen previously, because it's been a lot of Dunir and I think Pyrian or something. So it's good to see that we're getting a little bit of other kind of art. The game graphically still looks awesome. It was nice to see another boss, because really the only other boss we've seen is the dragon in the cave, the lava dragon there, and the squiddy looking boss, right, with the clam or whatever the hell it is. So we've now seen another version or another boss, which is nice. More character variation. Got to see the spiders in game. A different spider, because I've shown spiders before. They were more spindly legged ones, so we got to see some thicker looking tarantula looking things. And we're not seeing so many of the mushroom mobs, which is kind of nice, or the fangulars or whatever they are. Which, I mean, if I can get some really good pictures of that, I want to get me a plushie of those. I have no problem paying to get one made, which I probably will do here. Combat, the spells look good. It was nice to see, the boss having some different spells and stuff. I still think the one spell looks very 2D. Like it's built out depth-wise 3D, but as the player moved around, it looked like that spell moved with it. So rather than the player walking around the spell effect and seeing that same spell effect from a different point of view, it just looks like that spell effect was just moving on a pivot, which makes it a 2D effect, which I understand. It saves some money, right? It's a little cheaper that way. But it looks good. Again, they still seem to only have 3 or 4 classes, and they had to do some dev cheating to win the fight. I don't know why they couldn't have gotten a bunch of people together in a 40-man, because they just did a 4-day test prior to this. I don't know why they couldn't have gotten 40 people from the community together and done the fight and actually shown us other players, other people. I appreciate the curated stuff, obviously. I mean, they're showing us what they want us to see. And it's less likely to show us bugs and glitches and stuff, even though there was some with the floating rocks with candles on them. uh, which is okay. I mean, this is all part of the development process, right? But I want to see more player-driven stuff again for a game that is supposed to be that's touted as being the most open and transparent development process ever. There's a crap ton of stuff locked behind a paywall. Not a fan of that, to be honest. Or not a paywall, but an NDA, and that isn't to me necessarily transparent. Now, I understand why though, because they're using a lot of systems that are copycats from other games. They don't want other people potentially getting in and seeing just how similar these systems are, and then suing them. I think what they're trying to do is put those systems in as they want them, and then once those systems work, tweak them to be more unique, right? And make them work with other things, and then that way somebody can't come by and say, "Hey, we're going to get you for copyright infringement." They're going to try to avoid all of that stuff. So I understand why that is like that. Now, a player just streaming the game, I don't think at this point, I don't think is going to give away a lot of that process behind the scenes. But I guess it really depends on how much are they copying those systems. How identical are some of these systems right now versus where they want to take those systems to blend with everything else. So I can kind of give a little leeway to that, but I would still think that if they were Alpha 1 ready, we would be seeing a lot more of other classes, races, and we still haven't seen orcs yet in the game. We're starting to see some of the ancients. Wonderful. We've seen a couple of human models. I think we've seen Pyrians or something. We've seen both dwarves. I think there's elves. I don't know. The elves look like humans. If they've shown us elves and humans, they look identical. Again, have not seen orcs, have not seen Tolnar. And if you're going to do a proper alpha, you need to have all of your races and you need to have all of your primary classes. And right now they don't. So I don't think they're ready for Alpha 1. I think they're very close, but I don't think they're there yet. And I would much rather them come out, if that is the case, and say, listen, yeah, we promised this stuff, really hoping, but because of COVID, which is a totally legit excuse, we haven't been able to build our team up. We haven't been able to work together as a team as well as we'd like because everybody's at home, it's remote, and that's delayed us. We know they had I would say they had a fairly significant delay when they upgraded their Unreal Engine. I think that did cause a pretty significant delay back in early September, and I think that knocked them back a month or two as well. And these things happen. This is part of development. It's normal. And I feel really sorry for them because there's a lot of people out there in the community that probably don't understand that or wouldn't accept that. They just seem to think, like some people think money grows on trees. I think some people think that development is as easy as just plugging a cable into a box and it works. I don't think they really understand everything that goes behind it. And I understand that Unreal Engine and stuff, I mean, they do make programming and stuff much easier than it used to be years and years ago, where you literally had to hand code everything. And now there are a lot of shortcuts and a lot of systems and processes that you just have to link together. I'm sure people have watched Unity videos about how Unity works and stuff. And so it kind of gives that illusion that it's much easier, much faster. It's not exactly the case because you still have to tweak all of those connections, and sometimes tweaking one connection breaks another connection. So there still is coding that goes into that. And I'm not a coder developer myself. I've been around the industry enough. I've talked and interviewed enough devs in my history of doing online radio and gamer stuff that I do have an understanding of the process to some degree. Anyways, I'm going to bring this particular video to a close. And those of you who are watching the stream on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/BeckAltar, we're going to take a short break. And then I'm going to come back and watch next month's video. And react to that, which is this month's video in January. So we'll be all caught up. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, please post them in chat. Otherwise, for those of you watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. If you have thoughts, comments, leave them in the window below or in the chat below or whatever. Please like, subscribe, whatever, and look forward to those thoughts and comments. Otherwise, yeah, big thank you to my subscribers and supporters: Gramp Games, Upfront Poop Dog, Random Runes, Core Code, Danny Montany, Liger Gaming, Pug Planet, Tofu Beanie, Yodamu, Ornithosophalus, and Sugua.